Hey, what's up, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, it's kind of boring there downstairs. um, you have a business, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Can I ask a few things about your business?
Sure, no problem.
Anyway, this is Rain Natividad, and Rain has multiple business. Is that correct? Yeah. Can you tell us about the business that you're in?
Uh, so right now I'm into the financial services. So I sell financial services to people. At the same time, I have an ongoing. I mean, I have one business in La Union that's currently operating, and that's a laundry shop.
So how long have you had this business?
So for the financial services, I've been doing it for 5 years.
5 years.
Yes, and for the other, for the laundry shop, it just started last November.
So just recently, last year. What made you or what pushed you to put up a business?
People would normally venture into business to gain more opportunities, right? To gain more opportunities to earn more, and at the same time to fully have your time all on your own. But you know, as I went along and ventured into these businesses, I eventually realized that at the end of the day, what would matter the most will be what the kind of vision and mission that you would like to push through when you're doing these businesses.
Yeah. So why did you choose financial and why did you choose laundry?
For the laundry shop part, it was mainly the idea of my mom to start it, just so we could have additional income.
Oh yeah, extra income.
Yes,
Ah,
but for
okay.
the main one, I mean for the financial service, at first I was mostly driven by the level of income that I can get or I can earn from it. But eventually I learned that it was more of really serving people, because I eventually learned that being of service to others would bring you better success in the business.
Yeah, like if you provide better service, then you'd probably retain those customers.
Yes.
You'd probably get more of them. And how do you do marketing with financial services?
I make use of pretty much everything that I can make use of, say, digital marketing. So
Oh, yeah.
I post mostly on Facebook so people would know that I'm into that business and I sell financial services. But it's more of push and pull strategy.
Okay.
So I don't really directly tell them that I'm doing this and you should buy it. No, not like that. So I'd rather just share stuff that are beneficial for the people when they see it, so that they would be more compelled to ask me what my post is about. So that's one. At the same time, I also try to message people I know of. I try to ask them if how they're doing, and so maybe this is something that they can consider since they're kumbaga kamustahan lang. So that it's really difficult to sell something when you don't know much of the background of the people you're talking to. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I forgot to ask earlier. What's the name of this financial service?
Is that okay?
Yeah, it is perfectly fine.
It's Sun Life.
Okay. So you're under Sunlight Financial. How about the laundry? How do you do or how do you gain customers from laundry? And I mean, how do you do marketing?
How do we gain customers?
Yeah. How do you?
It's probably the easiest thing to do, really, to share it on Facebook, right?
Same thing.
That's one. Yes. The number two, if it's you trying to reach to those customers, like kung ikaw talaga yung ilalapit mo yung product mo, it's also going to be beneficial, especially if you're confident with the service that you provide. Like kung talagang malinis yan, mabango, and makita nila pulido yung gawa.
Yeah,
And you have that confidence to reach out to people, yun yung isang nakakatulong. Because people would eventually see na, okay naman pala to.
Yeah.
So, doon siya.
So for very common laundry strategies, it's usually close to apartments and schools. So is it the same strategy that you use for, aside from making sure that your outputs are what the customer wants? So paano yung location, for example? How do you set up your, how did you
If
set
we
up?
factor it in, well, for us, for our location, it's just in front of our house.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't really have much to factor in terms of, kung malapit ba kami sa school or not. We just had to like make use of, what we had as a market. So kung ano yung malapit, kung sino yung mga malalakas. Also, we're surrounded by hotels.
Hotels. Oh,
Kasi
okay.
we're in San Juan daw yun. That's why
San Juan.
it was our own effort to reach out to those hotels to offer them our service.
Oh,
Siya
okay.
talaga, you have to reach out to people if you want to do it.
So you have to knock on doors talaga.
Yes.
So, kasi November may pandemic pa naman yata, no? Last
Last
November?
year,
Yeah. Or open na yun.
open
na okay. So, hindi niya na-feel yung effect ng pandemic, yung laundry.
Not so
Not
much.
so much. How about the financial, yung Sun Life?
Okay. So for the financial services, yeah, we had difficulties in marketing our products in the past, especially
During
nung
pandemic.
Yeah, during pandemic, because kumbaga yung market ng masa, yung masa market, they had to like prioritize survival at that time. So it was difficult to offer to that market. But for the other segment, say for example, for the people who had the money, it was actually an opportunity to for us to offer kasi nga it was something that they were trying to look for. I mean, they were looking for because it was security on their part. Kumbaga, it was if we discuss yung pagkakaiba ng thinking nila, magkaiba eh. So, I mean, for this segment, for example, makita nila yung need to prioritize survival, and then for the other, they had that opportunity to just choose us kasi nga, mas kailangan naman talaga siya since lumalaki na yung bills ng mga yung sa hospitals, the hospitalization and stuff.
How do you differ from other laundry?
I would say we focus so much on the quality of service that we provide. So it's my tita who's running that business. So we just we check on it from time to time. We check the sales. We look at how it has performed for the past month. But like primarily we look at how they do the business or how they run it. Nakikita namin talaga na seryoso sila at the same time. They really clean, make sure that the clothes are clean, yung lahat ng pinapalinis ay kompleto, walang nawawala. So there's also integrity in what they do at the same time kapag may mga pera, hindi na balik. Those things, small things talaga na nag-add up. At the same time, dun sa siguro ang pinaka-highlight would be personalization. Like, meron yung mga we had customers in the past who would like bring their clothes to us tapos sobrang dumi. And then, imagine yung tita ko would hand wash it just to make sure na yung puti magiging puti ulit. So I don't know if you've seen any laundry shops who would do the same.
Hand wash.
Yeah, just to make sure that the clothes will be clean when they bring it back to the customers. But it's something that I've seen that that laundry business of ours is doing.
So talagang purely quality, no? So,
Yes.
so if it's hand wash,
Yes.
is it the same price or?
Yeah, we keep it the same.
Same
I mean, yung mga ganung instances like once, twice siyang mangyari sa isang buwan, it won't really hurt.
Okay, so bagay. So you mentioned milk tea, so like milk tea.
Yes.
So is it still online?
Wala na, bumagsak na. We had very low sales. It was a rough road for that business kasi I think when we entered the market, the demand for it was already subsiding.
Yes. I'm curious about that. No. Until when or until what point of a business would you consider it that, or would you give it up?
I would say, kailangan, it's just like trading na kailangan meron ka ding cut loss point.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Cut loss point, okay.
You know, like when you invested 100,000 pesos in a company, tapos it's already losing. It's stuck when it started losing. Like you have to understand na you have to have a point wherein you have to like stop.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi nga,
Yeah.
hindi pwede na you just keep losing, you know,
Yeah.
expect it to eventually come up, bumawi, hindi siya ganun eh.
Yeah, kasi some would say na ito yung passion ko eh, di ba? I really want to put up a business, and yung alam mo yun, yung very stable lang na walang growth, no? So pag ganun, do you think it's high time to stop pag ganun?
Not really. I mean, may point naman yung binanggit mo, like if it's their passion. That's why it's very important to understand also like why you are doing things. Kasi like if you just want to start a business just to make money, that alone, that idea alone would already kumbaga, would already ground you for failure. Kasi nga, at the end of the day, like even for the greatest businessmen that I've known, parang it's always been really like being crazy with the things that they want to do.
Yeah.
Kasi if it's money alone or you know income rate, ROI that you think of, I would say you already failed like halfway.
Yeah.
Kasi pag dumating yung point na hindi mo na naabot yung ROI mo or yung income na gusto mo, since yun lang yung naging focus mo, kumbaga yun yung na-envision mo for yourself, ang dali na lang tumigil.
Yeah.
Pero kung sabi mo kung passion mo to, ito talaga yung gusto mo, kahit hindi ka kumikita ng malaki, you would still continue it until you get that breakthrough.
Kasi along the way matututo ka eh.
Yes.
Why, bakit pa ako, why is it ganito lagi, di ba? So probably along the way you would say, okay, I'll take schooling. I'll go to seminars, mga ganun, no? So until such time na you improve yourself kasi yun yung gusto mo, di ba?
Yes.
No, so you have to really go gaga to what you really want.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes.
So, how do you measure success sa financial business and sa laundry?
Well, ideally, so long as our customers are happy, we're also good. We would consider ourselves or you know our family as successful since nakakuha kami ng good feedback, we're happy about our service. But of course, we cannot leave the technicalities. No? Like we look at inventory, are we able to like minimize wastage? Also, in terms of sales, ano yung percentage growth namin like on a monthly basis or how have we done in the past year, especially for the financial services kasi we also track our growth in terms of production. So kailangan meron kami growth na 40% every year.
Every year.
In terms of, yes, dun sa sales namin. Something like that.
So you have to maintain that every year.
Yes. Well, it's not perfect naman na you always get it. Sometimes you fall ng 20% growth lang.
So what other advice would you want to give?
Number one, don't focus on the money. Kasi the money will come.
The money will come, yes.
Yes, eventually. Focus on yung skills mo, yung value that you will give to the people. Whatever business it is. At the same time, try to reflect on how you want to be remembered. I go by that value kasi like at the end of the day, how do I really want to be remembered by the people that I have partnered with? Partner, hindi ko transact. Kasi pag transact sinabi mo, is to straightforward na transaction lang siya eh. But
Okay. Partner.
Yes.
So meaning you're pertaining to your customers as partners.
Yes, kasi nga when they encounter issues, problems, you're there to partner with them para i-fix. Right? So that's one. Like reflect on how you really want to be remembered and focus on providing value kung gusto nila mag-venture into business. And then reflect on what they really want to do in life. Kasi nga, if it's something that's driven by money and income alone, eventually, once you already have pretty much all the material stuff that you can have, it won't have meaning.
Diba? as compared to having or improving a skill, for example, di ba? Di ba? Yeah, I agree with that. Anything else you want to share?
I think that's pretty much it.
No? I think sakto rin our 15-minute break, chikahan break. So, thank you for listening. That's our 15-minute chikahan break for today. Thank you, bye.